What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Freddie Lawson. We are just going over our final few games of the season. 4 left, so 2 episodes till the end of the season, 2 episodes till we find out if we have a bowl game. We've got Stanford up next, another ranked team, going to be another tough game. We're just doing some basic upgrades. One thing to note there is it does have low wear and tear. That is due to the fact that I turn wear and tear off in these. It's not something that interests me. I think Gish pulled far too much. I mean, we saw early on and now still he gets pulled a lot anyway. So adding wear and tear isn't ideal. Going back to the jet touch pass there. Getting no yards on it still, so I'm not quite sure why Florida State is still going for it really. But they're going to keep going for it, and if that's something they want to do, then they will. Lawson's going to go real deep here. The ball's going to be attempted to throw to him. Quarterback gets hit as he was throwing the ball off to Lawson, and it's a big interception really early on against the team that you can't really afford to lose to, especially not the 4-4 record at the moment. Lawson gets pulled already after getting 1 reception and 3 yards. 13-0 at the end of the first quarter. I mean, a tough game has just become even tougher after that. But it can still be pulled back. Florida can do something if they just stop going for the jet touch pass. As Lawson runs into another man there, get no yards on the play, and they call timeout. That's 3rd and 15. And are they going to go for it again? Of course they are. Because what would you do on 3rd and 15 other than go for another jet touch pass, which you've already failed? Gets some yards out of it that time. He just really regains the yards that he lost a minute ago. But probably the best jet touch pass we've done in the last couple of games. But we really need to stop abusing it, just for the sake of it's really boring. Especially if we had more speed on Lawson, it would be something more interesting to do. But we don't at the moment, so obviously it's not ideal. Lawson running in as they pull the same move again, and he gets stopped before getting any yards. We go for a pass here, which I'm sure is going to be a better alternative to what they were just constantly pressing and doing. Deep Lawson goes, he gets his block, fighting through the tackles of his man. 3rd and 5, they'll take that. Better than last game. Lawson gets pulled. 4 catches and 7 yards is horrific. It really drops his yards per reception that we built up early in the season with that 75 yards, 65 yards when we played Hawaii. It's just killing him, and they're again making no yards on the catch. It's just properly crushing what could have been a really good season, this abuse of it, but it's because it's not been used yet. If we had it at Iowa, I'm sure it would have been a much rougher season at Iowa, and that's just thrown out of Lawson's reach. It would have been a good throw if Lawson just had a bit more speed, really. Not the ideal amount of speed for a play like that. 16-0 as we exit the 3rd quarter. They're going to need one hell of a game here on out if they're going to come with any sort of result. Lawson just not following his route again. Brilliant pickup from his other wide receiver though. Don't expect that all the time. Is he going to follow his route here? Of course not. And it gets batted away by his quarterback. Realistically, he should be looking to pull Lawson just for the rest of the game because he's played awful. They don't, but they should. Lawson runs inside, follows it right up the middle, 3 men on him, calls for the ball, poor decision, just poor game overall from him. Should get pulled for the rest of the game now, if the coach is in any form of mindset that's reasonable. And they look to go deep here. Don't know why they brought Lawson back in, but they have apparently. As he wants to take the ball, and that really could have just brought him back some sort of anything this game. But it hasn't. It hasn't. Looks like his road to the NFL will be falling short if he continues to play this poorly. Cut straight across the middle. It's thrown into the corner. Brilliant catch from the tight end, I believe, making it 13-7. But they can't do anything about that result. 13-16 it ends. If Stanford hadn't got a field goal, would have been a hell of an interesting overtime. But their safeties played great, their full team played great. There's a reason that we're not ranked and they are. But we've got bigger games to come. We've got 3 left on the season. If we want to end on a positive record, we're going to have to win all 3. Now we've put ourselves in a tricky situation. We come up against Virginia now. Not Virginia Tech, thank God, because they're incredible. However, still a good side. We're 4-5 on the season. We're going to go for the jet touch pass again because it's logical to do after the failure that it was in the last couple games. It's tipped up to Lawson. Getting some positive yards for once. Nice to get a 6-yard pickup on that play. Big for him, big for his confidence, hopefully big for the team's confidence. But we'll see as the game continues. And then just gets knocked back, making it 3rd and 6. So he lost 2 yards. It could be worse. They're going for a big play here, over the top. If Lawson can just get out, he can. Oh my God, a brilliant stop from the DB there. But Lawson almost flying over the top. A bit more hang on that ball from the quarterback, and that was an easy touchdown. He looked like he'd burnt his man here. Still 0-0. 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Can they make any sort of impact? They've obviously got the second quarter if they're still in possession of the ball after this. Can they pick up some nice yards? Lawson just goes deep. They hang the ball onto Lawson, and he should be in here. Not scored a touchdown in as many games, but he scores one here, and it's a touchdown, Lawson. He's needed that massively for the team, for his confidence, scoring just as the first quarter draws to an end. A 83-yard touchdown. That's his furthest on the season. That's more what you wanted to see from him. Got the single man coverage, tight coverage as well. Can he get away? He can. Oh, he's away again. Is he going to be caught this time though? They give him space. Lawson flies away. It's his 2nd touchdown on the day. That may well be further than his last one. Give him space, give him that tight coverage, and he'll score you touchdown after touchdown. 17-0 to Florida State. That's more like it from the team that have struggled so much recently. Can he do it again? Can he get 3 on the day? He's got single man coverage. Safety further over this time, and a safety bats it away that should have been intercepted. Poor call from Lawson when the coverage was in, but if it was hung up a little bit further, a little bit of a deeper throw, that would have been an easy touchdown. I mean, looking at the teams going into this, the only team we could really contend with is Washington on their 6-3 record at 25, but we're still way off the pack. We're 4-5 on the season. It's been a painful season. Lawson feeling lucky. He's gone deep twice. Can he fly it deep again? Let's see what they can do here. Can he muster something up? They know what they're doing this time with Lawson. It's hung up. Oh, Lawson got a hand on it, but the DB just knocking the ball out. That deeper coverage, and they go with the deeper coverage again. Will Lawson use his confidence? Looks like he's lining something up here. He's gone for a passing play, motioned inside by the quarterback. He may well follow his route this time. Let's hope he does at least. Shoots over the top. If that's thrown to him, he could get on the end of it. Oh, should have been intercepted. 2 men on him. That would have been a lovely ball for Lawson to catch, but unfortunately it hasn't worked out that way. Brilliant game from Lawson, brilliant game from Florida State. 17-0. Two touchdowns each side of the half. Both Lawson touchdowns. And if you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like and do subscribe for more of Freddie Lawson's road to the NFL.
And that's what they did. And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was was locked in way back earlier in the week.